Hey guys! Welcome back to another stream. It's obviously been a few days. I do want to apologize for obviously the the very spread out streams. I'm not sure when it's going to become frequent again, but we will see. Yeah, we're back on some more Phoenix Wright just because it's been a while. I say Phoenix Wright, I apologize. Same thing. But yeah, last time we finally found the killer for Remain Latus. Ended up being Darian. Darian? What did you say like that? Shark Boy, whatever his name was. I think it was just Darian. Like, I always say Darian. Anyway, yes. So we finally got him arrested, even though it was pretty obvious from the beginning. But, you know, here we are. But yeah, from what it seems like, there is some computery thing happening. What that is, not sure. But we will see. I am just going to get straight into it though, because it is 11:30 and I'm going to try and get as much done as possible. There we go. Should be this one. Episode 14 about Succession. And that's the whole truth of this case. The Mason system, here we go. aka the Matrix. Feels hot, right? I was gonna say, do we get that far, but I think this is literally what we got. In order to understand it myself, I had to know the story of the last 7 long years. There's the card game again. I think it was by chance. All is connected. Okay. And now, you stand ready to begin the final chapter of this story. It seems like we're on the last chapter. Hopefully. And this girl's fainting. Will the defendant be found guilty or innocent? Decision is yours. Oh my god, I literally forgot about Kristoff. I forgot he returned. October 7th, 10:37 AM, my anything agency. Hey Apollo, look on TV. Look. Yeah? I'm kind of busy. Whoa, look at that. It's the last Grand Marie. Alright, amazing. Apollo, you should be watching this. Oh, what? I was writing about our last case in my journal. I was supposed to write things in records, Apollo, not journals. And why now? The case was 3 months ago. It's a long story. I did a lot, you know. I want to vacuum pack the feel of the moment for later. Right now I'm working on the crowd by figuring out how Lamar disappeared. That's right, Uncle Valant did that illusion too. You're missing him on TV right now. I was just getting to the good part. Suppose I should watch a little TV with her. After all, her father's expecting me to look after her while he's away. What you're now seeing is the rehearsal of the greatest magic show on Earth. Happening right here on our very own Sunshine Coliseum. The Sunshine Coliseum? Hey, that's what the Governor's concert was. Only 3 more days until the miracle happens here. Right before your unbelieving eyes. The legendary True Grand Marie performed for the first time in 7 years. Okay. So that's the yellow guy. I don't think we met these two. That's gonna be great. I'm so there. You and Daddy are coming too, right? Too? But no, Grand Marie's. Right. I didn't get this in my profile, never mind. Tracy's real father was still alive. He'd be on the stage performing miracles. I've got the tickets and everything. Here's yours, Paul. Magic ticket share received. Squeak! Let's see. It was just Valent. Grand Marie, right? No clues here. Are you ready, Apollo? Ready? For what? What? The True Grand Magic Show. It's not like I'm getting up on stage or anything. What are you talking about, Apollo? You can't do magic if you're not part of what's going up on stage. I'll lend you my spare costume if you need. You mean can't go in this? No. I can't get any more straightforward than that. You are here, working hard or hardly working? Oh. Hey, how have you been? Hi there, stranger. That's exactly the kind of greeting I want to hear from my own kid. Though he has been gone for a long time. How goes it, Trucy? Yeah, I got a present for you. Hey, pudding! I love pudding. Ooh, it's farm fresh. And not just one pudding, but 3 whole cups. I have to pace myself. Well, I'm beat. That's right, Daddy. I'm on top secret mission. You gotta take it easy with the secrets, you know? Oh. How right you are. So, you still can't tell us what your mission is? Maybe it is time. That's what to do with you anyways. Huh? With me? Ooh, Apollo Law. Ooh, maybe you're getting a top secret mission too. You could just be one of those guys. A spy. Or just be a defense attorney. Oh, to be honest, telling you about the mission was my whole reason for coming here today. What? Tell me. You've heard of the Juris system, right? Yes? Juris system? That's right. New legal system I was talking about. Have you heard of it, Apollo? Huh? Maybe? Maybe not as many people are talking about it as I thought. The jury system, huh? So, Daddy, what's this jury system thing? Well, Juicy, do you know what a jury is? Oh, okay. I've heard of it. Isn't it those people who sit in the court in the old courtroom dramas? Once it gets to decide if the guy's innocent or guilty? You know, Apollo? Away from TV. Some people chosen from the community, right? Well, I'm thinking about reviving this system. On the new system, the jury system. No more doing whatever you like, Your Honor. Don't go that harsh. The jurors cooperate with the judge. Help analyze the case from different angles. Ah, and there'll only be 6 of them under the current proposal, right? Well, you know your stuff, Apollo. The findings directly affect the verdict. Hopefully, people will start to take the court. Yawn came out now. Hopefully, people will start taking the court a little more seriously now. I feel like I'm on some kind of educational TV show. Starring Dr. Wright. Oh, Dr. Wright, this is Trucy. His mascot Apollo. Birthday. Mascot? Hey! I kind of love that, to be fair. So, what was the secret mission? Jury system is my mission, more or less. Anyway, keep in mind the new idea, that new ideas like the system are always risky, Apollo. It's true. Everyone's got an opinion, and they just talk and talk about nothing gets decided. Kind of like you, Apollo. I'm not that bad, am I? In any case, I'm going to give it a shot. Test if you will. I don't like tests. That case is a sample. Do 6 jurors. I'll be the one helping that process, incidentally. Helping? Ow. Well, for one, I'll be the chair of the jurors system simulated court committee. There constructs the ideal situation, choosing the case, the jury's candidates, even the judge on the court. Wow, it's like you have a real job. Okay, Tracy, calm down. He's a pianist. I was never that good at the piano, to be honest. Once a lawyer, always a lawyer, I guess. Trial tomorrow, by the way. Don't miss it. Trial simulation, lads. Oh, we're in, like, a VR simulation? A simulation, huh? Sounds interesting. So, what kind of case is this trial simulation about? This is the first one through the new system. I wanted something simple. You're thinking. I said swinging yourself out on something too serious. Sure. This is a murder. That's not simple, Mr. Wright. That's not simple at all. Wait, simple? Did you mean that the defendant is guilty? Yes. Most likely. So, good luck. Follow? With what? The trial tomorrow. You're defending, of course. Well, I said it has to do with you. Go for it, Apollo. Just a test case anyway. No sweat. Yeah, but there'll still be a verdict to be decided. And a potentially serious sentence. Most serious in the worst case scenario. I mean, The verdict's real? It's not a test trial, that's a real trial. All forms are to be filled. There's no turning back now. Job begins tomorrow at 10 AM. Maybe you can make room in your schedule. Why am I only hearing about this now? Ah, yes. There was a change this morning. But in your case. Huh? Something that happened last night. Some of the magic shows connected to this. Hey, Apollo. I know you're all excited about that secret mission. But what about this? Should grant magic show? Huh? Oh, right. Card tricks. Not card tricks. Like grand illusions, miracles, the apocalypse, heaven and earth will shake. So what? It's 3 whole days from now. It's at Sunshine Coliseum. Let's go. Let's go today. We can say hi to Uncle Vlon. Have fun. What? I can't go by myself. You know I'm not very outgoing. Right. Wanna go with her? But what's the secret mission? Oh, don't worry about that. We'll worry about it tomorrow, regardless. Don't show that smile. You know something that he's not telling me. Oh my god. Yippee, now you can take me to the Colosseum. I suppose they won't kill me to pop over there. Ah, don't worry. That reminds me. What's this, Daddy? Isn't that still cut the Grammy seal? Dinner a birthday present, Juicy. Thanks, it's great. But today's not my birthday. Point. What day is it today, Apollo? Huh? Today? I think it's Recycle Your Plastics Day. Then it's a Recycle Your Plastic present. Yippee! So it's plastic. You're not trying to understand them. It's much easier that way. So what is it? Can you open it, Daddy? No. Oh. A face. Huh? I'll need that envelope someday. Someday soon. Open it until then. Well, why don't you just hold on to it until then? Because that would be the logical thing to do. Okay. Envelope about the Grammys, huh? Oh, look here. Handwritten signature. It says... I can't read it. It seems odd to me. I mean, isn't the signature intended to show ownership? What's the use if no one can read it? Isn't it enough if you can read it your own? Oh, I never thought about it that way. Right now, leave. Alright, so what case are you going to use? You don't want to know, don't you? Of course I do. I mean, I'm going to be defending, aren't I? If all goes well, then yes. Of course, this is just a test. But I want to start without preconceptions. A blank slate, as it were. There's a difference between having a blank slate and just being totally clueless. There's no idea what this anyway. Or mine. Green chair, remember? Oh. Well, you want to know that badly? I suppose. I give you permission to examine the scene of the crime. Good. That's better. Can't talk to anyone involved with the case. Oh, and how am I supposed to defend? You let me know about the details of that. Remember, I'm in charge of this trial. All of it. You don't want it to backfire, do you? Apollo. If I'm in charge of the whole trial, is the entire affair my responsibility. For good or for bad. Well, he looks kind of serious though. Do what you can. Don't worry. I know what I'm doing. Alright. I recommend going down to the detention center. The client's waiting for you. You can ask about the scene there. You just said I couldn't talk to anyone involved. Oh. Such a client. If you can get to talk. Well, time's wasting. Let's present our badge, because we can. Ah, presenting, are we? I did my fair share of that back in the day. Oh, no. Oh, he literally said something about showing his attorney badge all the time. Okay, move. Table 7th Detention Center. Visitors room. It's 20 minutes we've been here waiting. 20 minutes? Maybe I should complain. I'm sure the guard has better things to do than stand there pretending he doesn't see us. You You know, the minute we get angry, the client will show. Always works that way. Like shouting, "Oh waiter," and they're standing right behind you. Oh God! Is that client going to be any much longer? What are you talking about? Have you already started the meeting? Yeah. Haven't you already started the meeting yet? What? Huh? Oh. What? Where'd you come from? Well, anyway, please have a seat. Okay. I already hear. Her eyes are so dead. Like fish eyes. I'm nervous, boy. It's a silence. It builds suspense. Why don't you do something, Juicy? You're a magician, aren't you? That's right. Okay. I'm the amazing Mr. Hat. This bitch. This bitch. Oh. You just passed out. She passed out. Oh my god. Oh my actual god. I'm really confused what this is gonna happen. Okay. Why isn't she talking? This magic underwear might be this magic underwear might have been a better doubt. That's magic panties, Apollo. Hi. Well, I'm your defense. I really think it has to be feet, you know. By feet, I mean destiny. You know I'm good at astrology. Tell me, what's your sign? No, you mind if you like, Apollo. Oh, never mind. I should get carried away though. You seem destined to get difficult clients, it seems. Oh my god. Keep forgetting it's not hours, it's WASD. Which is a pain in the ass. Yeah, so, what's your name? Oh, right. I'm supposed to introduce myself first. I'm Apollo Justice. I'm Juicy White. I know. It's getting nowhere fast. Hey, I know. Maybe you could tell us what happened. We're a defense attorney, after all. Anything out of the ordinary happen lately? Well, you ever take this tourist for our time stop to ask me directions? You see, we're not asking you, love. But yeah, true, so I need to ask directions myself here. That was fruitless. But I can understand, no, though I think I understand despair a little better now. You did good, Apollo. Look, doing your nails. What? I mean, that's more important than defense, is that it? Let's go, Tracy. Okay. Excuse me. Vera Misham. Could you read this? Sure. I'm like a teenager on our first date. This is the love letter we passed from desk to desk at school. But look so wistful and read it, Apollo. It's a business card with a name and an address. The name is Vera Miss. It's either Misham or Miss Ham. Vera Miss Ham. The address is for Drew Studio. Okay. You're giving me this card because... Yeah, of course you're not going to talk. Why would you talk? Let's inspect the card. What a pretty business card. Looks like a postcard almost. And on the back, the name. It seems up to me. Huh? What does? Why write your name on the front and the back of the card? Why don't you use the space on the back for a self-portrait or a caricature? Then people will remember what you look like too. Not a bad idea, actually. Hey, give me one of your cards, Apollo. She's drawing something. Hey, my hair's not that spiky. I love Apollo. Well, looks like we're finished here. I wonder if Drew Studio is the scene of. I wonder if Drew Studio is the scene of the crime. I'm not gonna lie, Apollo might be might be better than Phoenix. Just saying. Let's go find out. Do it again. Do it again. Ooh. Some cute paintings. I like the pufferfish. 2% of Drew Studios. Oh, it looks like like a studio. It's like life imitating art, or maybe it's the other way around. The table they found there, a bit jarring. Yeah, looks like we found a crime scene. Apollo, look at all those paintings. Don't touch those. Yeah, I was just looking. That one looks unfinished. Huh? Apollo? Look at this one. It's not finished. You can see it in the rough sketch underneath here, I was gonna say. That's odd. The rough part doesn't look like the rest of the painting at all. Are they painted over another sketch? Yeah, good point. That is odd. Drew Miss Ham's painting added to the court record. All the paintings have really different style too. Really? I find my friend you two here. But oh, that's Vera. Then Drew is. Oh wait, no, Drew. Wait. No, Drew is the person, right? No, wait, no. Oh my god, Drew is the actual studio. I'm being an idiot. Right to my friend. Oh. Oh, Emma came and I just sneezed. Emma, long time no see. Oh? Feels like I run into you far too often. But I know why you're here, too. You know about the trial simulation tomorrow? I heard about it, sure. Just why I chose you, huh? I don't even know what the case is about. Well, he was killed. The artist who owns the studio that is Mr. Drew Miss. Okay, never mind. Yeah, he was good. He was a real person. Miss. And his daughter was put under arrest. Yeah, we just saw the detention center. It's funny though. She seemed more like a victim than the kind of person who could commit murder. I have to say, never had poisoning. Not even by poisoning. That's how it was done. That was how it was done, you know. Poisoning is a common way to get a job done. When the murderer is a woman. Oh wow. Poisoning? Anyway, Mr. White told me that you'd be coming. Feel free to take a look around. I'll just be over here with my snack hoops. I'll talk about anyone related to the case this time around. Means we better find out as much as we can here at the scene. What else? Okay, there is another bit. So, this, Drew Missam was some kind of artist? Apparently. Apparently, he did a lot of books for illustrations for books here. Had a lot of female fans too, for what it's worth. Oh? Well, I guess this stuff is kind of pretty. That wall painting over there, for instance. Yeah. Wasn't one of his illustrations, actually. Oh, so it was a standalone painting or something? Is that what she meant? He was an old bit missing. I hadn't shown his face to anyone until the end. What do you mean to anyone? He's always looked up in the studio, apparently. His only connection to the outside world was through letters he put in a letterbox there. Letters? Do people still write letters? What do you mean, Apollo? Wait, bear with. Okay, sorry. Streamlabs just had a moment, so I hope it's still working. There we go. What do you mean, Apollo? I mean, when was the last time you wrote a real letter? And most people just use email and stuff these days. Now, Mr. Missam, constant technology, it seems. He literally has a massive lab over there. Did everything by mail. Maybe he thought that was the way, that way was more artistic, you know? Very artistic, oh my god. In any case, the only person besides him allowed in here was his daughter, Vera. Oh, you mean the killer? The suspect, please. Took some fingerprints, of course. The only ones found in the room were Mr. Missam's and Vera's, basically. Actually, last night, Mr. Missam had an interview to a reporter for the first time. happened during the interview, apparently. This interview ever? Can you tell us a bit more about what happened in Ironbarda? So, this woman, Vera, she's Miss Sam's daughter, right? Yep, and was a sickly girl ever since she was little, while the other one outside. They kind of give off a withdrawn sort of aura. She was homeschooled by her father, apparently. She was quite seen when they took her to the detention center. She was screaming about how she'd die if they took her outside. That does sound like a scene. In the end, she agreed to leave if she was allowed her good luck charm for company. Her good luck charm? Apparently, she has this charm that magically gives her the courage to go outside. Why can't I ever have a normal client? Like, actually, though. Please. I really want a regular client. But why would a shut-in daughter kill her own dad? Look at me. So, I brought the poisoning. It's found to be his coffee, right? No. Not precisely. Not precisely? What does that mean? You need to see for yourself, I think. Oh. Like I said, last night was the first time someone from the outside came to the studio. I guess mystery painters who never go outside make good articles. It just so happens that he died the night of his first interview. Oh, look at his little hair, that's cute. Around 9 PM every night, I always made him a cup of coffee. Last night, he drank his usual coffee and suddenly became violently ill. And died? Wasn't he on the night of his interview? When the reporter see? It wasn't near Mr. Missam when she brought her father the coffee. He was checking out some equipment in the back room. Supposedly, that's why she didn't notice he was there. It was the reporter who called the police, in fact. Wait, but why is she the suspect? No one was suspicious, it's the reporter. The reporter never got near Mr. Missam's coffee. Even Vera acknowledges that. Regardless, I want to know more about this reporter. Hey, there's a painting hidden back here. Hey, you're right. What if it's embarrassing somehow, and he didn't want anyone to see it? I don't seem pleased by the possibility. Wait, what? Huh? It's so normal. Is that not the same photo? It's hardly something to get mad about. Apollo, look at this painting. You can see a rough sketch. Oh, it was only half completed. Huh? That's funny. The rough sketches and the finished painting look totally different to you two. They do, actually. What's this all about? So he's like redrawn it. He's made like a replica. So this one's much lighter, if that means anything. It's like slightly different. It's at least something to get mad about. Huh? What is it, Apollo? Well, doesn't this painting look like... Never mind. It's right there. Make a professional opinion on this. I'm painting out a difficult record. I bet you this coffee cup was for guests to use. Yes? Did the police already analyze this cup too? A trace of poison was found on that cup. It was after no, it was after Drew Missam alone. Oh. Eek! That's where the body was. That's the spot where Mr. Drew Missam passed away. I think I've much to his lips on the next moment. There's quite a bit of paint on the ground. See the half-painted painting back there? He must have been working on it right up to the moment he died. Wow, it's your artist to the end. Maybe you just started a year ago and was procrastinating. Actually, yeah, that actually sounds right. I wouldn't mind taking a closer look at these paintings. I just just love oils, you know? How they're so thick. Is that a word? Is that the word? These paintings are all dry. I'm just surprised at how different all these are. Yeah, what's going on with this half-finished one? It's been a work in progress. You can still see the rough sketch below. That's what's so weird. The sketch part doesn't really fit the finished part. We've only said this like 3 or 4 times. I noticed. That is weird. That letterbox looks funny inside a room like this. Let's take a look. Empty. The half of that letterbox is actually connected to the outside of the studio. Mr. Missam would put his letters in there, and the postman took them away. Impressive that someone still writes letters to this day and age. Or wrote rather. Anything here? Well, let's present the hint now. Oh, Emma. I was just wondering about this painting here. Ah! That one, what about it? What about it? Yeah, what about it, Paul? Take a closer look at it, both of you. Now, look at this one. This is the third painting he was working on. Does that have even less details as well? Oh, there's no sky, but yeah. Hey, they're the same. I was hoping you wouldn't find that. You're right, though. This is, Drew Sam was copying this painting. Wow, it's pretty good. Pretty good painting. Cool. Okay, we're gonna have to stab about that. Apparently, no, we're not. Let's take a closer look at the desk here. Oh, okay. Okay, little man. Tell me about the way this figure is posed. I've seen that pose before. It's your problem. See, you're making your flamboyant gesture. Flamboyant gesture. You're so professional. I wonder what it's supposed to that. Coincidence? Hey, Apollo, what's this feather thingy? Isn't that a pen? Like an old-fashioned glow pen? It doesn't have any pointy end. It doesn't have a pointy end. Oh, that was. That's most likely for sweeping detritus off the desk. Detritus. Wow, you should know a lot, Emma. Bold and scientific, that's my motto. What about that was bold or scientific? Blah! How's it going, Blah? I'm so sorry, it's been a while, but hopefully you're doing alright, my love. Is that a journal? Wow, talk about a clue. Let's read it. What is it, Apollo? You didn't write the name of the killer, did you? It's new, but you didn't write a single line. You might be going for a while, then. I read the wrong person, but that's fine. Ooh, cute. Look at that tiny frame, Apollo. That is a very tiny frame. And he's right. That thing's barely 2 inches high. What picture would fit in that? And apparently, it's empty. There's no glass in it either. What's it doing on a desk? Don't want to go to someone's job. Like the summer hob? This is a lesson for all of us. Be sure to check the size when you buy the frame of them. How's the summer job going, well? Like, is it, like, at least paying well? Or is it, like, crap in every way? This is Drew Missam. And this little girl must be Vera. Yeah, they took that some year ago. They were close, a happy little family. Until you arrested his daughter. Look, I was personally against that, okay? It just didn't seem very suspicious, scientifically speaking. Huh, right. Oh wait. Oh no, that was something else. This envelope has been opened and resealed. Ooh, I know how to do that. You take a pot of boiling water and hold the envelope above steam. The glue melts and opens it. Cool, huh? Whoever did that wasn't so delicate. Yeah, it looks like they just ripped it open and stuck it back together. Huh? There's one on this letter. From 7 years ago. Oh. 7 years thing. Who would open a letter, then seal it again? Hang on to this. Okay. Oh, look, it's been open once here. You're right. I wonder if there's some way we can see what's inside. Should we try and get open and stick it back shut? Let's not tamper with evidence, shall we? I've got a better idea. Emma, let's ask her. Okay, let's inspect everything else first. Look at all these paints, fella. There's so many. He's got like 20 cans of red. You could repeat your suit, fella. How about this shade of green? That'll be enough of that, thanks. What's all this equipment here for? It's not very artistic, really. He had everything from a lathe to a laser cutter. Looks like he was ready to work on metals and wood too. There was equipment a bit old, to tell the truth. Why would a painter need all this? From the dust, I'd say he hasn't used this stuff for years. It doesn't fit with the rest of the studio. Oh, do you think I could borrow this? I want to cut a quarter in half to make a trick coin. It's a crime scene, truthfully. These cost like 50 bucks at that magic shop. I'm gonna go with it. I don't really want to do the work today. Actually, I'm in office tomorrow as well. Yeah, enough fun. Why this one specifically? Is that desk for, is this a desk for painting plot? That'd be a drafting table. Drafting? Basically, it's a tool for precise diagrams. Wow, painting's harder than I thought. Why would a painter need a drafting table? Was he an architect too? Oh, it was this. That's fine. I bet Emma could help us out here. Don't forget, flattery will get you everywhere with her, Apollo. Huh? What are you two whispering about? Well, I was thinking. I mean, what is it we always do when we run into our crime scene? What is it we always do, scientifically? Ah, you know me too well. Okay. Okay, meaning we can go scientific now? Oh, I suppose. Just this once. Give me anything you find suspicious and we'll check it out. The little letter, right? Emma, how about this? Oh, that. Yes. Why that's a very rare envelope. You're always jumpy. Someone opened this, didn't they? My lips are sealed. Your lips are sealed? Oh no, wait, what do you actually have to do on the job? Your lips are sealed? That's first. You mean, you know what's inside the envelope? Sure, I read it after all. Ah, you mean you were the one who ripped it open? Oh, please, I would have steamed it open. You did sneak a peek at it, apparently. Now that I have a powerful weapon on my side. Weapon? Yes, the use of tools. Highly specialized tools for information gathering. Tools I wouldn't imagine getting my hands on. Just try flattering her, Apollo. Oh, there. Wait, what? Sorry. My lights just flickered. Is the internet still? Yeah, it is, okay. They say a little praise can open big doors. I've heard that one, but it's good advice. Let's try to... What? Okay, my lights are flashing. Oh, that envelope we found. I was wondering if you could help us out with that tool you mentioned. Why are my lights flickering? You want to know about my tool, do you? It's called an X-ray analyzer. X-ray? Like the X-rays you get at a dentist? That's right. At least, that's what I call it. Huh? It's a real name, but it's much more complicated. The X-ray spectralization... something. How am I supposed to remember all that? So, basically, it lets you see inside things? Like envelopes? That's right. You're sharp, Shusey. It's a bit more complicated than that, in practice, of course. Actually, to tell you the truth, I'm not really sure how it works scientifically. Can I try out, Emma? Please? I suppose. Of course, I've already checked out everything suspicious myself. Alright, let's give it a spin, Apollo. Yeah. What are you doing? I hate that noise. Oh, just seeing if I could see through your hair, but it's like lead. You're not thinking at me and your anymore. It might fall out. Yeah, it's literally like exposed into radiation. Then I won't need an X-ray machine to see through it all. Let's get down to business, shall we? Right, let's test it on a sample first. I just so happen to have a lottery ticket here. You said sampling the device like so. I don't see anything. Patience. There's no need to go all antsy. Look at the right side of the screen. That is the layer view of the envelope. Layer view? Got it set to display the outside of the envelope now, see? Actually, it's quicker to just have, you give it a try. Turn the dial, okay, with the arrows for me, would you? I'm not doing that, for sure. That's right, that's how you choose what depth you want to scan. Hey, I got something. See? That's how you read the letter on your lottery, on the ticket inside. Cool, huh? Except, I can't read them. Just turn the dial a little more. Interesting is the sheet of paper isn't really far at all. When you zoom in that much, you can see the paper is like a bunch of hills and valleys. Oh, really? This X-ray device uses a beam of wavelength of only 0.05 microns. It breaks cards down into thin layers, so you can show what's written on that layer. I'm not entirely following you, but what good is it if you can't read anything? That's what we're going to do. We're going on to step 2. Try rubbing the image a bit, if you would. Flipping, like, going over the image with WSD while holding space. I hate that. There, that fixes the image on the screen. Now, turn the dial again, just a little. Okay, we have to keep repeating it until like, it embezzles everywhere, I guess. Embezzles? You know what I mean. Good. Now you can rub this image to fix it too. Okay, I get it. Just keep doing it until we see the whole thing. Exactly, not bad. Neat, let's do some more. Did you lose? Oh, here we go. We have to keep going. You're telling me I have to keep going. It was pretty obvious what it was saying, but I guess. There we go. Okay, let's print this one out. Okay. Ouch, you lose? At least you know where you stand, eh? Anyway, now you see the true hidden power of my weapon. Neat, huh? Now let's try out on the real thing, shall we? Okay. Okay, wait, so up and down do the same, up and right do the same thing as left and down, so I only really need to know certain bits. That's fine. I'm not gonna attempt to read it, it says Mr. Drew though. Oh! There's money involved. Oh, okay, let's print this one out. Mr. Drew Misham. Misham or Misham? I say Misham. Misham and Mr. Drew. Mr. Drew Misham. I've deposited the $100,000 in the designated account. Please send a receipt once you confirm the transfer. Someone deposited $100,000 into Mr. Misham's account? His PCs must be really valuable. There's another page in there. Let's take a look. You probably do. If you're going to read something as someone's mail, you might as well read it all. It goes to the second page then. See, this one's easy, but I do prefer this to the music one because I got the music one. It was just annoying to listen out for in the last case. Okay, let's print this one out. Sign the papers and send it in the enclosed envelope with the enclosed stamp within 3 days. I need not remind you to speak of this no more. So it was a letter about payment for one of his paintings. Why all the secrecy though? And what? Why was this letter the only one in here? It's 7 years old, right? Maybe it has some special significance to him. Well, Emma? Well, indeed. She knows something she's not telling us. Looks like she's keeping mum about it. Mother? Okay. Just the X-ray detection thing. Oh, right, sorry. Oh, Emma. Okay, wait a minute. We did this. I'm thinking, why would he actually copy painting? I think. Let's move on. Surely we should see Valorant now. October 7th, Sunshine Coliseum. Oh, the blue badge is still there. Woohoo! This is it, Apollo. The place where magic and dreams could converge. Just a while ago, it was a place where murder and nightmares had converged. Let's go say hi to Uncle Valen. What about the case? I already forgot my voice I gave him. I performed last night. The young Miss Trucy. How often I hoped we'd meet again, only to tell myself it was an impossible dream. Uncle Valen, how's it going? I'm glad to see you too. Of course you are. Reality is definitely not one of his strongest traits. Well, Miss Trucy, how does the day find you? If you've come to give me flowers, do it after the show, I beg you. Actually, we came to wish you good luck. Congratulations on your big show. Oh, but that is, but it is I who wish to congratulate you. Oh, bear with. Bear with. Okay, sorry, I'm back. Not everyone is so lucky as to witness miracles, such as the one I shall perform. Oh yeah, you're amazing, we get the picture. Whoa, watching, wonderment as magnifies illusions are reborn, here on stage, by my hands. Okay. Cool. I want to know about the show, because I'm confused, Jeff. Where is everyone else? Everyone's talking about the big magic show. Is it true that the Grand Miracle is back after a 7-year absence? Miss Trucy, I must apologize. This show, this honor, should have been his. Because I was going to say, because it says his name on it only. So how are they coming back if it's just him? Daddy. My co-magician in training is Zach Bramley. If that terrible thing hadn't happened, it's okay. Your father was a great magician, Trucy. Is he the guy in the poster with the woman as well? If you were alive, then I, Val Bramley, would have been proud to upstand upon the stage as his assistant. There we go, oh my god. Thanks, Uncle Val. You know, I'm happy you're doing the show. I think you get to see the great magnifies illusions again. Lily is looking forward to this, isn't she? My mentor, the magnificent magnified Granbury, was a true deity among magicians. A created god who gave birth to magic and illusion that defined our very own imaginations. Damn, it's hard reading when you're tired as hell. I was so little when I saw one, but I still remember his shows. He did wheelies in a sports car through the air with his audience, and then sped off to outer space faster than the speed of sound. I'm guessing that memory was a little bit embellished. For 7 long years, the world has been waiting for the miracle to match his. As it, the Granbury Troop's secrets, it falls to me to provide one. It is my God-given destiny. Yes, you, nameless face who speaks for the nameless masses. How can I help you? If the world was waiting, why did you hold it for 7 long years? It appears this lad is uninformed. Perhaps you have heard of this magic known as law, which governs our land. I have, though I'm not sure it qualifies as magic. The performance of magnifies miracles was impossible. A certain law prevented it for 7 years, but no more. 7 years? That phrase sure likes to pop up, doesn't it? Why is that? Those are magical performance rights, Miss Chusi. Can you tell us about these performance rights? Magnifies magic relied on incredibly innovative ideas, a trick, if you will. A trick was considered as property, and as such, was protected by property laws. Intellectual property, maybe? What if I knew this, and bequeathed it in his will, to one person? I mean, him? Yes, Miss Juicy, it was your father. That Granbury was the inheritor of the Granbury miracle. Daddy. Yet, as you well know, he is gone. He disappeared suddenly, 7 years ago. I think I see where this story is going. Is he going to come back? Once a person is classified missing for a certain period of time, once a person is missing for once a person is classified missing for a certain period of time, they're considered legally deceased, correct? In all absoluteness, the world of sleeves concealed your competence well, young man. At a certain period of time in which you speak is 7 years. Yes, Miss Juicy. Though it pains me to say it, this past spring, April to be precise, was the time. The father was legally declared deceased. In the absence of a formal will, the secret of our mighty magnified past me. This was in fact stipulated by the will by Magnify himself. Is how it works, Apollo? I don't trust this man. Has he offed? Oh my god, did he kill Zack? Maybe he killed Zack. And then also killed Drew. And then somehow that woman in the poster is gonna be the good guy who inherits the whole thing. Because I'm just thinking, why is this woman here in that poster? We don't have a picture of the poster. Yeah, we don't, for sure. Which is great, of course we don't. It's called Death in Absentia. It's declared missing permanently. Yeah, because we're talking a lot about this magic show for a murder trial that has nothing to do with magic so far. The only connection is 7 years so far. Eddie. Maybe he made him 7 years ago? Ha 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 ha. A challenge, is it? No, mind. No. I was wondering if you could tell me about this. Aha! Why, that bears the Granbury seal. Uncle Valant, is something wrong? Tracy, where did you get this? See, I don't trust this man. I think he's done something bad, right? This is not an innocent man. That's all I'm saying. Huh? Daddy gave it to me. You're not a daddy. You're my partner. No, my other daddy, Felix Wright. Why now? Why would your Lord Daddy? Lord Daddy? It's just in the whole archic thing a bit. The signature upon the back. Do you recognize it? That belongs to none other than Zack Granbury. Oh. What? Daddy saying this? Why don't be so bold as to open it? I'm sorry, but I can't let you do that. What's in this envelope, I wonder? A will? I don't trust this man. I have not trusted this man from day one. But now, ooh. Oh, I don't like you, dude. I've never really liked him. He's always been a dick, but now I'm very suspicious of him. Let's just move away. Let's just go back. Can we present the thingy to her? Emma, I was wondering if you could take a look at this. Oh no. Why can't we examine that? Okay, that's fine. No. Well, we can't go anywhere else. To Freight Anything Agency, maybe? No? Okay. October 7th, Detention Center, Visitor Room. Oh, you're here to see Vera missing. Yeah, that's right. She's in the medical office at the moment. Medical office? Is she okay? She's just lying down. She said she didn't feel so good. I'm sorry, but I can't allow any meetings at the moment. Most annoying client ever. Let's see if she come back. Yeah, I mean, I already don't like her, I'm not gonna lie. Trying to piss me off. Did we examine everything? Wait, that pulsated for a bit, right? Oh my god, really? I thought we examined the cups. Ah, that's the victim's coffee mug. Aha, so the poison was here. This is my first time seeing a real poisoned mug of coffee. I would hope so. Poison coffee? Not exactly, actually. What do you mean? It's just the poison we found in the coffee. Oh. Okay. What? You'll have to figure it out the rest yourself. I'm officially not on your side after all. The victim's last cup of coffee, this says. Okay. Is it poison beforehand? It's like the blue mark is the poison, right? Okay, that's actually a big thing to know. No, we have to go near this guy. Do we have... You know what, let's just go back to Emma. We like Emma, at least. So, oh no, okay. Oh wait, that was actually different. Oops, I'm sorry, I didn't realize. So, Emma, about this coffee mug. I hope you aren't trying to grill me for information. You know I'm not talking. I suppose you are a detective here. Why don't you just take a look yourselves? Find a clue? I might not be unwilling to lend a hand. I think she's going to help us a while. Let's check out this mug, shall we? Yes, the poison's been transferred on. Hey, look there. That stain doesn't look so healthy, Apollo. That must be the Blue Mountain stuff we've been hearing about. So I realize that even Blue Mountain coffee isn't this blue. No, the stain is probably... Better ask Emma. Looks like it says Mum. Okay. We're just gonna present the mug. Emma, about this mug. There's a paper, is it due on the rim? That, yes, well, it's just a rumor. But I've heard this kind of coffee called Blue Mountain. Oh. So are we just leaving it at that? Oh, bear with. Everything's breaking. I'm pretty sure it isn't actually blue, Emma. Ah, right. Okay, you got me. It's left over from my testing spray. Forensic science. I knew your hobby was behind this somehow, Emma. It's not a hobby. So, what kind of scientific stuff were you up to? This spray, that's what? It turns blue when it touches poison. So, the poison that killed the victim was on this mug? That's right. See? It wasn't in the coffee. The killer applied it to the rim of the mug itself. But it's only on that side. So imagine they applied it on the wrong side of the mug and then Drew's just drinking it like, oh, I see. Wow, science is amazing. It certainly is helpful. Maybe Emma would be willing to help us out a bit more. Just try buttering her up, Paula. Say flattery will get you anywhere. Imagine handing someone a mug, they drink the wrong side and you're like, oh, just drink the other side. Just check it out. Like, really force them to drink the correct side where the poison is. Surely he would do the whole rim though, right? Certainly worth talking to her a bit more. About poison analysis. I was afraid you were going to ask about that. This solution is used to test for anthraquinone. Anthraquinone? The deadly poison found in the autopsy. Oh, that sparked in her eye. She's getting excited. Let's tread lightly. One of them is, virulent poisons, but, it is absorbed into the body astonishingly slowly. It takes at least 15 minutes for the time of the ingestion, but adverse effects to show. Okay. So that the news report could have poisoned him. Okay. Oh, and guess what? Recent research has shown. That's fine, really. We don't need to know all that gory detail. Yeah, you get it. Just spray this stuff on something you want to test, right? Honestly, you can find even the slight shares of poison with this. I want to try it too, Emma. Pretty please. Just spray everything. Spray the paintings. Maybe he licked a painting. You don't even have to ask twice. I already used that on everything suspicious, of course. Yay! Let's give it a whirl, pal. Oh, what are you doing? Just seeing if I got a reaction off of you. How's this for a reaction? Never do that again. I'm not poisonous. Well, tell her to the hapless witnesses on the stand. Let's get down to checking real poison, shall we? It's like the luminol. A poison letterbox. They're actually poisoning the paintings. Pufferfish. It's probably gonna be on the desk, right? Maybe he like licked the pen with his tip. He didn't. Never mind. We're up. No? Huh. I'm really not seeing anything. Too bad, no reaction there. Do you ever check out all the likely spots? Wait a second. What is it, fella? You sprayed that little desk over there. I mean, we did. I don't think so. The spray probably can't reach that far, you know? Let's check it out, just to be sure. Okay, great. So, if it's on this pen. Okay, it's on the pen. That's fine. On the letter, maybe? Ooh. Ooh. So he was licking the frame. Maybe he had some sweets on that. Eee! A reaction upon. Huh. Where? Where? The inside of this cute little frame. Look. Well, we should look at that. Nice going, Tracy. Very square. I'm new to look at magic. Never mind that. I was the one who found it. The inside of that frame of poison on it. I found the only place where there's poison in it is right. This might be me coping. The copium might be here. Right. That. Oh, why can't I see it now? That stamp is 7 years old. And that is like stamp sized. It's very square. There's some either paper or a stamp has been there. So I don't know what that means, but I'm thinking stamps where the poison's been. Actually, no, because that doesn't make sense. Because that's 7 years old. Never mind. Ignore me. Huh? I'm assuming rather than drinking it, he's licked a stamp or something, or whatever's in this frame, a piece of paper he's licked, and then the 15 minutes took up place and they killed him. But that means he must have been writing. But then who? Oh. So Emma, I was wondering, what's the story about the reporter that came here for a story and the crime? I'm afraid I can't tell you because he's going to be a witness to it. I thought so. I'll never forget that face. But what was his name? Oh, right, Russell. 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 He's after a scoop to sell the papers. So a reporter comes from for an interview with a painter. His first interview ever, and that night he's killed. Seems strange to you? Really strange. It does raise a few questions. I'd like to speak with this reporter if I could. Well, I hear he's on the beat today too. He said something about covering a magician. Oh my god. Magician? Well, that's not true, see. That leaves only one other person, and that's Zack, her dead father, apparently. I don't know, yeah. It wasn't Valiant Grandma by any chance, was it? Yeah, something like that. He's got a big show lined up by her. He was out interviewing Valiant Grandma. Looks like I'll be heading over to the Coliseum again soon than I thought. Here, I'll give you, that report card if you want. Spark Bushel. What dumbass name. I guess you gotta have a good business card if you're working freelance. Really? What's this? A camera lens finder? Your reporters take photos too? I guess if he's freelance, you have to. Maybe you should try being a prosecutor and defense attorney. You'd always win. Why don't I become a rock star too while I'm at it? I love Apollo. Oh. He looks ugly as hell. That can't be him. That can't be him. That can't be him. What an ugly man. I'm sorry, this is a bit rude, but what an ugly man. I'm sure he looks fine in real life. To real life, yeah. So, a journalist was here on a story. All eyes on the universe, so upon my stage, all pens seek to commit its mysteries to people. His name was Bushel. 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 I think he remembers him. Don't look too happy about it. Thanks, smell of mint when he smiles, yes. Could you tell us more about him? What do you want? Right, I think you have something to do with the stamp, mister. Oh, no you don't. Okay, well, that's fine. Ignore me. I really do think it's like a stamp and he's licked it, but I don't know why it's in an item frame. There we go. A man by the name, called on me just now. Lawrence's vision is always, towards tomorrow. I hate him. Please be the killer so we can lock your ass up. Lawrence's feet step always forward. That is all. That's all? Very confusing. I am to perform a big magic show, yes. I wanted someone to cover it. Yes. Yet it is only for that incident. That incident? Ugh. In any case, I requested that rapacious reporter remove himself. So Painter has died. What of it? It is but a footnote in the footlight compared to the magic of Granbury. I need this guy gone. He better be a killer so I can whoop his ass. Because I can't be dealing with him. He's a pain. He's so full of himself, man. Uncle Vaughn, do you know where the reporter went? I recommend you visit the place popular with penalised perpetrators. The detention centre? He was a rude individual. Might I need that card? Might I see that card? Sure. You would tear apart my respectability? I will tear him apart. Oh, you... Oh, here it comes, Apollo. Uncle Valen's big magic trick. You're gonna fix the card? I'm not sure what qualifies as big magic. What happened to the big magic? Oh, he's just a dickhead. There's no more miraculous for it to stick with. That's really not like that journalist. Now, the time has come where I must return to my prestidigitation? It's not prestige. Prestidigitation. Prestidigation. Oh my god, there's so many extra letters on there. Preparations. By your leave, Miss Juicy. Thanks, Uncle Blunt. 3 days from now. Make ready for a miracle. I think he's the killer. You think that journalist was after? Why did Valant react like that when he saw his envelope? I think he's sent to the detention center and have a visit. Really? That's not the detention center, Jake. There we go. October 7th, the detention center, visitor's room. I think I hear what you're saying. We're all doing it for the money and quote. No, not at all. It's like someone's already meeting here. Maybe the reporter? Oh my god, no. I get it. You know what? Maybe Valent was right, because I look at him, and I already understand why everyone would hate him. Hey there, how's it going? Who might you be? Sorry, we don't know someone was already here. We didn't know someone was there. I apologize, Attorney at Law. Oh no, this monkey. You? You're Justice? You? Know me? Do I know you? Of course I know you. Says down witnesses on witness stand until I spill beans. End quote. Oh my god, I'm already done with him. But at least it's confirmed that Apollo just fully stares at people when he's doing his detective thing. What is it called? The thing where everything goes really red and spirally. It's good to know that he actually just stares at them. But that's not true. What's he writing? You do reports by any chance? Oh, you're Trucy. Am I famous? Oh yeah. She's right, hates carrying a bag. Let's have insurance and panties. End quote. Eek, that's so not true. Let's hold your breeches there. I'll open this interview in a jiffy. Interview? So God, I think I know what's going on here. Dining rooms is my life. What else could I possibly need? End quote. Oh, how many times do I want to tell you this? Look, I've got work to do. You deal with him. Did you come here to interview the guard? Oh, what pickle? Accused wouldn't talk. I had to interview someone or go crazy, bone crazy. End quote. Oh my god. Should have guessed. Where's my manners? Name's Special. Spark Special. I'm not picky. Journalist just closes my eyes. Bites. End quote. What's that nauseating strong mint smelling every time he grins? His gums are bright pink. Same colour as his tie, actually. I wonder how many times he's gonna say end quote. I feel like you've been interviewed by me. You don't know what throwing is. Wild run through crossroads of me and madness. End quote. I can see that. Why is something again? Well, if he's a reporter, maybe he knows something. We have to. So, Mr. Bushel, you're a journalist? Ah, me? Look, let me state one thing for the record here. Yes, I'm the interviewer. You understand, yeah? I'm the one asking the questions here. End quote. I hate him. I'm not gonna lie, there's a few characters I don't like in this game. He already is probably one of my least favorite. Okay. For instance, if you can movie director watches movies, well, I think he probably does. Exactly. I knew you'd understand. Oh? I hate him. It's like the analogy just didn't work. So, now you have the murder. You were at Drew Studio? Who, me? Look, let me get one thing. Let me state one thing off the record. His hair pisses me off as well. I don't know, everything about him pisses me off, let's be honest. Yes? I mean, look calm and collected, but I'm busy. Real busy. Always on the road. You look calm and collected. You look so fidgety, it's actually alarming. He scares me. I actually don't like him. Everyone in this case sucks. The little girl, Valen, this guy. Oh my god, I hate them all. Jenna's always buy one-way ticket. Never looks back. End quote. I don't understand that philosophy, but you want to know the thing about one-way tickets? Once you use them, they're gone. Or because you have to give them to the guy at the airport. Or his hair is like a hairbrush. Toothbrush, rather. True enough. But don't they normally, don't they give normal tickets away too? Exactly. See? It's the same thing. What is... So, he wants to do a story on on Drew Mishap. And he never had a story done about him before. That's right. Look, let me state one thing for the record. Stop saying that. Stop saying the same stuff. I'm bored. What? I'm sure you want to know about my sources. What team of Drew? Why did you interview in the first place? Well, yeah. Look, it's like... Oh, I got it. Say there's this bagel with fabulous ketchup. Is he going to do analogies as well? It's like Watch Matthews. You think the big guy's going to tell me where he got it? The supermarket, maybe? Exactly. See? That's what I'm talking about. I think I may have actually understood that one. Oh, there's nothing I can say, can talk about, really. Walls have ears, eyes especially glass walls with speakers, end quote. Right, guess we'll leave them. But since you're here, might as well tell you a tidbit of news, I thought. Just for the heck of it. Sure, tell us. Just for the heck of it. I remember it like it was yesterday. I'd seen a movie on a trip, and wanted to this baking place with amazing ketchup. Oh, okay. An article in the tablet caught my eye. Famous oil painting story from Art Dealer Gallery. End quote. I believe it was. Yeah, why is your nose throbbing? Do it again. I dare you to do it again. An oil painting. His nose actually flared up. I hate that. That's every day, right? Well, I thought I'd seen that painting before. The painting of a giant peach floating on a river. Okay, yes. Oh, he stole the painting. I see. Someone stole an oil painting of a giant peach. Journalists can smell scoop better than this big. That big, that's end quote. Right. Let me go on with the record here. Yes? I know what you're going to say. What shall I take this? Oh, not much. We'll issue presenting you the piece of art, but sure, that's fine, game. Sure, we just carry on talking to him, right? Really? Nothing? Why are we here? Nothing's presentable. Well, nothing seems to be presentable. You know what, sometimes the feeling's right, it is the little things where it's like you just can't find where you're actually supposed to be. It feels like I thought we were ending here. No, apparently we're not. We're 10% of Juice Studio. Oh, we got. Okay, are you kidding me? I'm gonna have to inspect the painting again. Be like, oh, that's a peach, though. Well, how'd it go? Find anything out? Actually, that was one thing I wanted to check for you. What's with the scary face you're making? What's with the I know something, but I'm not telling fish you got going, Emma? Examine. We're not even gonna do that. Love that. That's fine. You know what? I don't even care. I don't even mind. This painting came from behind that dresser. Ah, yes, so? It was stolen, no? There we go. I was hoping you wouldn't figure that out. Do you think you could tell us a bit about this? I suppose. That's what you think. You miss him was a forger. Oh. Yeah, that makes sense, actually, yeah. A forger? So he stolen it to copy it. So, what exactly is a forger? Forger. Well, basically, it's someone who makes forgeries. Fakes, in other words. Fakes. Copies of an original. Exact copies. So precise you couldn't tell them apart. Well, why not just photocopy them? Big problem with forgeries is that people try to sell them as a real art. It's a crime, of course. So, your Miss M was a criminal? I'm afraid so. You received money to create elaborate forgeries. Supplement his work for illustrations, I guess. I see. Actually, I brought this here in the first place. What do you mean? When you try to determine if a painting's a forgery, rough sketch underneath could be a valuable clue. Rough sketch is like it's like practice the real thing. Like doing a magic trick in front of the mirror before you go on stage. So we're gonna put the painting in there. But it's not the case for the forgery, not necessarily. You know what a finished product is gonna look like after that? But yeah, I guess you would. That's why I bought this. I'm gonna use it to see what's under the painting of the paint of the finished pieces. I get it now. What do I really need to go to such lengths? think that's one of the paintings is only half finished anyway. No, you need to see Mr. and Miss Sam's rough sketches. We're obviously gonna look at that one. I don't like what he was drawing when he thought no one was looking. True, that would be interesting. And maybe valuable to our case. Just try buttering off, Apollo. That's what will get you everywhere, they say. Maybe I should ask Emma to help us out. We're not just the presenter of the painting. Please, just... Why do they make it hard? Why do they make it so painfully hard? I kind of want to see the rough sketch into this painting. And I was wondering if your tool there might be able to do the trick. Oh, fine, fine. Just this time, though. Let's check it out. Okay, actually wasn't that hard. Oopsie. You know what? For the fun of it, I'm going to go for all three. I like the noise it makes. You know what? I don't know what we're supposed to be seeing here. Oh! Oh! That's the poker game. Okay, let's print this one out. That's the poker game that... Right? Is it? It's got the aces. It's only got the aces. Oh, maybe not. Maybe we'll check. What? What the heck? Wow, he really blows. This fish painting isn't anything like the rough. Places like mine didn't exactly exist until recently. You probably thought you could draw anything. Any sort of thing you wanted to go for the rough. What do you mean? Well, in the past, you could only analyze the composition of a rough sketch. Composition? In other words, the traces of charcoal between paint and canvas. You could tell if there had been a rough sketch. But that's not what it looks like. Not what it looked like. Ah, I think I follow you. So in essence, it wouldn't matter what was underneath the finished painting. Some players would actually paint out a rough sketch entirely, and do a completely new painting on top of that. So Mr. and Miss Sam was drawing whatever you wanted before painting over them? Possibly. Is there a problem with that? Okay, he's clearly hiding it. Maybe he's like hiding evidence. Not particularly, but something about the sketch stuff is kind of odd. Awfully silent all of a sudden, Apollo. Maybe check out one of the other paintings. Well, sure. You look like the detection stuff. You like this detection stuff, don't you? I really didn't expect that, actually. I actually do enjoy this, to be fair. What's happening here? Wait, that's the noodle stand. No, okay, now I'm creeped out. He's been watching us. Well, something's been happening, but that's the noodle stand with the walkie-talkie thing. This one too. What's wrong, Apollo? You look so serious all of a sudden. Can you just look at the last of these? Fine by me, you can knock yourself out. Jeez, this is creepy. We've been watched the whole time. This has got something to do with the Gavinier concert, surely. Yep, there we go. There's Lamour. Oh wait, no, never mind. That's Clavier. I'm an idiot. Okay, let's print this one out. What the heck is all of this? Yesterday I asked why you're getting so excited. Sure your device isn't leaking some kind of strange radiation? Seriously, look at these three sketches. Do you notice anything? It is actually kind of creepy. I got chills, actually. Ah! They're both white sheets. What's going on? These sketches. are the 3 cases I've worked on. What? Imagine the poker room at the Bosch Ball Club. The dead man pulling the noodle stand, and then the events that transpired during the Gavinier concert. What could it mean? How could he have drawn this such? And why? That's what I want to know. Wait, did you miss him? Your father? Give me a break. Does that even seem remotely possible to you? I love that. I never even heard of any Dream Missile before. I hadn't even seen a picture of them. But they were my cases. Running as campuses. Every single one of them. They couldn't have been a coincidence. Who's this Dream Missile? What did he do with me? What did he have to do with me? Jeez. A stalker on the loose. Right, okay, it's nearly 1 o'clock. I'm gonna carry on playing, maybe? Nah, yeah, I'll carry on. For a bit longer. And when I say a bit longer, I mean I'll do like the introduction. October 8th, 9:48 AM to record event lobby number 6. Good morning. So, you're Vera, right? And Juicy. Juicy, right. That's right, with a W. But not right. But on your side. You can tell us anything, please. Oh my god. Good morning. She speaks. Not bad. But I think you do better with a little smile, you know? You're so pretty. You need to sell yourself, you know? You see, let's take it easy for starters. Oh, she draw. Aww. That's actually. I just. The little. I love that. Thank you for taking my case. Okay. Well, that's that, I guess. She goes that nail polish again. Is that her charm? It's great, really. It's so cultured. Want to try? Oh, really? Girls. The victim, Dream Missile, was a forger. A stolen painting was found in his studio. And a life of crime, really. And maybe one that led to his death. October 8th, 10 AM, District Court, courtroom number 3. Lafayette, baby, let's go! Well, we will now, begin the, trial. Fear him, son. Is the judge okay? His voice is so raspy. He's looking around all nervous like. The repercussions of today's trial will most likely be felt for a long time, and may indeed alter our legal system forever. Today's a test of a jury system, and the first step towards a new order in the court. Any secret mission, the jurists will function like a jury. Let's hope their inclusion will help the court better reflect on the people's will. Why? Aren't there any jurists in the courtroom? We close circuit cameras, watch this courtroom at all times. The jurists have access to everything that transpires. Jurists, Judge Well, and Judge Cool. Now see here, Prosecutor Cameron. I was going to say that. My apologies there, Judge. Ahead. Jurists, Judge, today's trial coolly, if you would be so kind. Jurists are unbound by letter of law. They don't affect the trial with evidence. But by their feelings. We're about to find out what effect they're going to have. Very well, Prosecutor Gavin, the details of the case if you would. The victim was the painter, Drew Missile. He was killed in his own studio. His coffee was poisoned. By whom, you ask? By none other than the defendant, Drew Missile. Objection! There wasn't any poison in the coffee. Akatum. Someone has been doing their homework. Indeed, poison was not present in the coffee, but on the mug itself. The mug. Ah, residue was found on the room, I see. The autopsy report describes the manner of the victim's death. The court accepts the same evidence. Very time. Okay, victim, Drew Missile, 52 male, times F6, October, between 9 and 9:30. atroquinine poisoning. According to the report, the victim's death was caused by atroquinine poisoning. A chemical compound that does not occur naturally. Lethal dosage is a mere 0.0002 milligrams. The touch of atroquinine is in the body is the touch of the reaper's scythe. Very well. Prosecutor Governor, you may present your witness. I have for you today a simple man for a simple case. A man who witnessed the murder in its entirety. Oh my god, we've got the ugly reporter dude. A journalist, no doubt. The witness will state his name and occupation. His nose throbbed. Ah, right. Well, for starters, my name's Spot Bushel. My job is a lone observer of the world. In other words, a freelance journalist, right? If you wouldn't mind, I'd like to state something here for the record. Yes, Mr. Russell? I dislike conclusions, specifically the aspect of jumping to conclusions. The occupations, big box, sandbox, and endless desert waste, end quote. But you are a journalist. You said so yourself yesterday. Well, that's true, yes. But you must understand, I stand before you today as a man with a dream. I'm offering you my testimony in exchange for exclusive right to the story. Scoop turns Mr. Bushel into that Mr. Bushel, end quote. Let's hear your testimony then, shall we? Similar case, eh, Gavin? For me, the jury is still out. Okay, witness testimony. The journalist's story. I visited the studio at 9 that night to do the interview. Yes, I decided to enter the art journalist history meet at Edinburgh. His daughter brought us coffee right after we started. And you know what happened next? Starfalls, and good. I was out of the room, sat here the whole time. That does sound like a simple case. Unless you were the one who poisoned it. What are you missing? Judge? Oh, need to remind you, the cameras are rolling today. Probably need to be a bit dramatic. You didn't do it, did you? You do it for like that? Come on. That's like... you make making the news, end quote. Or even contemporary witch hunt, end quote. Oh my god, his nose is throbbing. I know. Why like to from Rock's courtroom, end quote. Rock indeed. Peter Gavin sure looks like he's having fun. So happy for him. Paloma, no. Welcome, but no, you've missed so much. I was gonna head off. Very well, Mr. Justice. Your cross-examination, please. How are you doing, Paloma? You know what? For you, Paloma, we're gonna do this cross-examination. How are you, my angel, my love? How's today going? I visited the studio at 9 to do the interview. You've missed quite a lot, Paloma, so I would recommend rewatching. But I'll do this cross-examination at least, and well, I mean, I technically do half now. We'll go till 2 hours. It's fine. Now, quick at night. Isn't that a little late for an interview? If you go printed during Miss says come at 9. Believe me, I go at 9. Best, and as it turns out, the last interview with such a prolific printer. Right, can you tell us what it's like when you arrived? You were the first reporter ever in Jew Studio. Posterity, we'll look back on the night of the Tony put in journalistic history. A basically insightful, insignificant step in all mankind, but a giant step for that Bushel guy, end quote. If no one on the outside ever had access to the studio, then it would serve to reason that the deed was done by an insider. By which he means Vera did it. So how did this epoch-making interview go? Okay. Would you mind by being a little more specific? Ooh-wee. Let me tell you, I enjoy copper. In fact, it all began when I was in 3rd grade. No wait, 4th grade. That's not what I meant. I believe I know what Air 4 head is driving at. This coffee is the victim was served to anyone other than the defendant touched it. Right, that's what I was going with to say, really. Well now, if you've got a question to ask, you best straight ask it. That's why I tell all the new recruits several times if necessary. My 3rd grade schooler, that's my mom. Which isn't to say I okay, whatever. Who touched the coffee? Now, I was in the back, looking at the studio's equipment when she stepped it. And what happened next? What's this about Starfall? Stars fall, huh? It's like an old telegram. Send money over. Zowie, you don't know. That's like genetic code red. An important personage passes away, the star falls. Get it? There's no gravity in space, is there? I don't think a star could really fall. Could fall, really. Does this matter? Oh boy, that is good stuff, good stuff. How about star breaks? Nah, max punch. I know, star dies. Nah, max imagination. Of course I can go with Jew dies. Straight to the point. I like it. We need to hear about something more substantial. The Stars coffee. Same as the Missam had a coffee too. You'll actually see him drink the coffee. Of course. He sees it wins. He says it wins big and cool. I live in a a man sees dog eat dog and writes about it world. Yet. Yeah? I guess I can't say I saw him drink it really. It once so-called sip. But man puts the mug, drinks, and go. That poison was quite virulent, I hear. My stomach did a so-called subset. As I gulped down a coffee overload, which has a second glance at it. Wait, maybe something's there. Some kind of a so-called trap. Anyone want to venture a guess if that called? Does this guy have a pause button? Oh, Mr. Justice. Did you find the testimony valuable? Victim drank his coffee, then immediately fell over. Oh yes. You can go to the press of that. Okay, no, that's actually good to know because it's supposed to... Wait. I was gonna say because the poison's supposed to take 15 minutes, but we don't have anything about that. Your Honor, this is a vital piece of information. Please add this to the testimony. Very well. The witness will add this to his testimony. Right. Let me... He had one sip, if that. The next moment, he was on the floor. Okay. Let's save. I don't trust myself to get this right. Wait. There we go. I thought I went wrong one. Okay. So, I guess we present... Objection! There we go. It says slow acting. You know what I have a problem with? A particular property of the poison use. Atroquinine. You should just... wait, bear with. Judges must be. Oh, Prosecutor Kevin was quite clear about the poison. A lethal dosage of 0.002 milligrams paralyzes the central nervous system. If you drank that, even you, Mr. Justice, would be reduced to a quivering pile. Why are you using me as an example? Fortunately, we weren't told everything. It was a vital omission in Prosecutor Gavin's information. An omission? Atroquinine is as virulent as he says, but death doesn't come upon ingestion, not immediately. That's because atroquinine is slow acting. Slow acting? What? According to one forensic scientist. It's one of the most virulent. I need to Google how you say this. Virulent. It's one of the most virulent poisons, but it's absorbed slowly, absorbed into the body astonishingly slowly. It takes at least 15 minutes for the time of ingestion for adverse effects to show. We're supposed to take a moment Mr. Missam slipped the coffee when he sealed his face. And we still have time left to enjoy his last cup of joe. Oh my god, look at his posture is awful. Order! What does it mean this? Before the defense is correct. Why? If that contradicts the entire testimony we just heard. Well, Mr. Bushell, anything to say on the record? Slow acting. S-L-O-A-M-W-A-C-T. It was virulent. I've already forgotten how you say it. That's embarrassing.
Virulent.
It was, virulent. Right. Even then, it had already begun digging its claws into the journalist. Speaking of this scoop...
Objection!
It's bullshit, yeah? Yeah, bullshit. Let's take a trip down memory lane. Huh? The victim really died the instant he took the... Think it over. This is vital. I'm just... Okay, I'm really confused. Because... Obviously, I mean, my theory is he's licked a stamp, but we don't have a stamp that he's licked. Except the one that's 7 years old, but that physically doesn't make sense, because it's not that slow acting. That can't be right. I don't know. You know, I think that's a subliminal suggestion. End quote. I admit, it does cause a problem if he died when you say he died. It'd be forced to say that, Auf Wiedersehen. Auf Wiedersehen. I'd be forced to say Auf Wiedersehen to my sympathies. And you'd be forced to say farewell to your article. Come again? Can't write a story based on conjecture, can you? And if that case drags on, other reporters will pick up the scent. And you'll be forced to kiss your exclusive scoop goodbye. Auf Wiedersehen. Oh. No. He's... No. I'm done. This guy is wiping the toothbrush on his teeth, then cleaning his glasses with said toothbrush. Vile human. Get him out of the courtroom, please. I don't want to look at him. Scoop. Look, wait. Just wait a second. 1 second, just 1 second. We're waiting. After this. Can't you recall the so-called important detail? A revival of the collection, end quote. That's our story. A story is final, end quote. Returning utterly confused, end quote. Actually, I did notice something when I visited the studio. I hear the poison takes a sweet time to see. But not what I've been saying for the last few minutes, apparently. Mr. Bushel, are you saying you noticed something that explains what happened? But I am. Antidote for poisonous contradiction. End quote. You might say? Well, I still have no idea what I'm talking about, end quote, I might say. Figure out, but only after an in-depth interview. See, thanks to my journalist skills, I know poison like coffee. Order. So as if dead. The witness is standing by his testimony. That's Mr. and Miss, Daddy is the did drink the coffee, after the drink. I mean, yeah, but that literally contradicts it, right? Right? I don't know. Of course, I'm standing by my testimony. My dream is my dream of exclusivity rights. Wait. My dream of exclusive rights to the story. I suppose there was too much to hope for. What was? Of course, he wouldn't choose a simple case. Not him. Phoenix Wright. Who else? Achtung, Bruchel, report for us, if you would. What is it you noticed? This court is a critical trial of the jurist system. I'm afraid no room for the doubter's principle. Testify to the court what you noticed. Oh, Mr. Bushel noticed. I just called him Mr. Bushel for no reason, but that's fine. When I arrived at the studio, Miss Ann was at his desk. He seemed to be writing a letter, but he quickly sealed the envelope. Oh! Okay, here we go. I thought nothing of it at the time, of course. I think about it. What if he was writing a suicide note? Suicide note. How does look at his face? One's face is scrimptable as a quadratic equation. End quote. Suicide? Obviously miss him. But that means Vera's innocent. Someone commits suicide in the middle of an interview. Oh. Very well. You may begin your cross-examination. Okay, he sees you writing. Let's do this one. So you put the letter away when he saw you. Hey, reporter gets poem. End quote. That's my secret. I'm not sure I follow. It's the night of the interview. I arrive 15 minutes ahead of the schedule. The handle turns, the door opens, I barge in. Are you sure that's okay to do? I mean, it's not unlawful entry, really. Mr. Miss, I'm sure, seems to think so. You should have seen him. He crammed his letter into that yellow envelope as fast as he could. Yellow envelope, okay, now. I know a secret when I spot that, and that was one. Does seem significant. Well, Mr. Justice, I wonder. I have ring upon Ad's testimony again. Let's find this testimony vital, Your Honor. Okay, well, please have this to your testimony. Hey, when? My account comes free of charge. Yeah, okay. I guess it's a lot then, right? But I mean, it could have just been another letter. Objection! Well, that was easy. As it just so happens, there was a single letter in the desk drawer at the scene. In a red envelope. Oh my god, Jesus Christ, wow. Excuse Gavin. Yes. Was the yellow envelope found on the center crown? Unfortunately, no. Dear forehead. It's easy to mistake the colour of an envelope. Isn't it? I guess. But not this envelope. You see, it was postmarked already, 7 years ago. Well, Mr. Bristol, I can explain that. You're right. I want to get the letter in an envelope pronto. Get it out of sight of my beady eyes, right? So you've got the nearest envelope and cut it away. And what about the whole red and yellow envelope contradiction, chump? Well, Mr. Justice, have you anything to say to the witnesses' claims? No, the victim put a letter in the envelope and then read it out. Entirely possible. Apollo, we checked the contents of the envelope yesterday, didn't we? Oh, you're right. God, that's as clear as if I only gave a little forward. Oops. As it just so happens, the defense team investigated the contents of this envelope with the assistance of a forensic scientist. What? Well, this letter is addressed to Dr. Broom Missam. Oh? Why did he address the letter to himself? Oh, well. Let alone send a suicide note to himself. I've been scooped! I hate him. I actually hate him. Order. 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 Mr. Brusher, can you explain this to the court? Oh my. How could I have forgotten? I suppose this happens to the best of us. Reporter gets old for its lot. End quote. I'm still waiting for an explanation, Mr. Bushel. Well, that's the thing, you see. After you put the letter in that envelope, Mr. Missam sat there searching his desk drawer for something. Desk drawer? Yes, a stamp. A circle postage stamp. End quote. Oh, here we go. Just stop. But whatever for? Oh, to know his letter. What else? And then, why yes, I think I saw him put it in that letterbox. So it was a yellow envelope. Then he put it in that box. Well, apparently, this yellow letter has nothing to do with this. Oh, how I wish it did. Just think if that was a suicide note. What a story. Direct suicide note in front of the reporter falls. Enter. As I was saying, that has nothing to do with this case. That said. Yes, Your Honor? Makes me wonder about the contents of this red envelope. Yeah. $100,000 is quite a great deal of money. That was from 7 years ago, yeah? Oh, he knows something. So, am I finished? Am I finished here? That's good enough for you now. Going home. Start writing. Now, something is wrong here. I hate to state what should be pretty obvious to anyone, but when you catch the scent of a story, you make that a rather unique face. Oh. Come on! Pretending has active imagination. Little else. End quote. Even I noticed something, and my eyes aren't what they used to be. No, I'm starting to understand what all this perceiving stuff is about. Is that active imagination? End quote. Please, continue your testimony. Tell us about the center of the story. Oh my god. Hey, I'm the one asking the questions here. Usually. He's actually a creep. I will say, half of these characters in this game have been awful. Actually, it took a bit of work to get a thumbs up on the interview. What to leverage this story gets his interview, end quote. The story gets a certain case from 7 years ago. Okay, here we go. Like my number, probably has something to do with it. Do what you will, but Drew's talent was without compare. So you threatened to go to the press with a story. That's how you got your interview. Blackmail. Well, yes. I mean, how? No. It wasn't exactly black. I mean, I'm not. Something wrong, Mr. Bushel. Bushel? Look. This is my story. My tidbit. Journalism for his livelihood. End quote. I see. Why you have me chatting away in here? What's going on out there? What if some Wally Wordsworth or Sally Scuba gets wind of my story? They could be going to the press while I'm going to waste. The court feels your pain, Mr. Bushel. Mr. Justice, let's pick up the pace. Same case 7 years ago. Wait, 7 years ago? It's always 7 years ago. Or it's always a time frame ago. It took a bit of work to get funds with the interview. Report leverage gets to the story gets to the same case 7 years ago. Let's proceed this one. I hate looking at this man. There we go. There we go. His face is too big. No. I didn't see anything in the face. No. Surely it's gonna be his nose, right? This face actually scares me. No. What did I say? No. It does it in a really awkward way as well, which does not help. No. Would it be so obvious? Probably not, right? Maybe I'm just an idiot. Actually question it. A certain case 7 years ago? Tell us, what case? Here we go. Let me say one thing, Mr. Tenney, and you can quote me on this. I don't talk about that case. Why not? It's about journalistic pride, and staunchness, and credibility, and connections. The endless revealed sources of only over his dead body, unquote. What will it be? Gonna strangle me? Dead men don't tell tales. I was pretty determined not to talk. The chances of breaking him aren't looking, his will aren't looking good. On the day, on the one hand we have your story and the other of this letter. What makes you think the two are related? Oh, I was just saying it's possible. Call it reporter's intuition, end quote. Hey, I say a lot of things, you're gonna pick up on all of them, but be my guest. All of them? No. Just the incredibly suspicious ones. We'll see. Anything else to add, Mr. Missum? The testimony left a bad taste in my mouth. Makes sense, nothing jumps out, it's ridiculous. We didn't actually expect this one. Oh no. You know what doesn't help? He's so ugly to look at. Oh my god, let me... The victim, Drew Missam, had an aversion to reporters? Boy, I guess. Not even my considerable charm did much for him, until I finally got my thumbs up bias. Maybe you can elaborate a bit further than us, for us. Tell us, what case? Wait, I did this one, didn't I? Yeah. It's gonna be... Maybe... Oh no. I don't like the 4th and 5th one. Oh my god, I keep... Right, I need to perceive them, not do this stuff. Okay, perceive. Surely it says like his nose or something. Oh. Was it? Wait. Oh my god, wait. It looked a bit dark here. There we go. It's, oh. It's that though. He pissed his corner.
Gotcha!
Gotcha! Sweat much, Mr. Bushel? Yeah, well. I can't help his glance, you know. More than that, when Mr. Missum's talent was mentioned, he suddenly began to sweat buckets. I need something. About his talent. What? Ridiculous. Evidence time. Let's show Mr. Missam's true talent lay. So happens I have evidence showing his talent mentioned in the letter.
Take that!
I can't help but wonder. Look what I was supposed to conclude from this episode. Oh, wait, that was wrong. Not the pain. Oh, maybe it's the other pain. If it is, that's just a mistake. For sure, it's the same thing.
Take that!
It is. This painting was found in Mr. Missam's studio. There are two problems with this painting. First is that it wasn't painted by Mr. Missam. Second is that there was another painting in the studio, which looked exactly like this one, except it was only half done. Then we have the letter discussing the payment of $100,000, which suggests a certain business operation. The business of making forgeries. Ooh! He's just so ugly. What an ugly man. Maybe one of my least favorite characters. That's all, Your Honor. Everyone, please, everyone. Can we keep this private? Please. This is my story, my scoop. Boy, this is a serious crime. Jun Misham was known as an artist these days. There were rumors he'd dabbled in other kinds of art over a few years back. Overall, to meaning forgery. Misham was talented, right? Talented at making precise, detailed fakes. And the fact that certain criminal elements were quick to discover. Criminal elements? What? I can't seriously talk about... Exactly. I'm talking about forging evidence. Oh. Rumors started circling 7 years ago. Okay, it's 7 years ago. So, are we to understand that this letter, this payment of $100,000 was for? Exactly. Forged evidence, this tidy profit. End quote. Oh dear, okay. Order. Boy, it's like our victim was living a double life. This is my chance. The victim had ties to the criminal world, right? He could have had plenty of enemies and we know nothing about it. This is my first time hearing of this criminal world. You said they found no criminal connections when we conducted our investigation. How did you explain all this money? You have to admit there's a possibility of some illegal activity here. There is no proof tying this letter to our case. The case was, and remains, simple from the beginning. Only the defendant could have poisoned that book at that night. You, of course. Hey. The only thing I poison is my pen when I'm writing reviews. Mr. Bushel, your testimony to this point has been quite unreliable. It doesn't speak well to your reporting acumen. Journalism society, you could stand an elephant on it, end quote. In any case, let's hear a summarized recap of your testimony. We were to ascertain the situation of that studio from the recap the trial's over. Hello, what's he talking about? This examination showed Mr. Bushel didn't have a reason or mean to poison him. Because there's no other suspect. And the killer has to be Vera. That's what. His next testimony is our last chance. Okay. Bushel, your testimony, please. The only person in that studio that night was the defendant. It was Vera who poured that coffee. She admitted it herself. The only thing that touched Drew's lips during that interview was that book. And nothing with that studio after he died. Nothing. See, that's... Okay, it's probably that, because that sounds dodgy. Clearly, the only one who could have poisoned him was his daughter. There's third or fourth. A nice testimony. Clear. Clear. Succinct. Oh my god. Succinct. And, without room for doubt. Oh, shucks. You really think so? I believe this clarifies the situation that night. Well, Mr. Justice, you may begin your final cross-examination. Okay, yeah, we will just do this, and then we will be done for the night. Right. So I have one trump card left to play, and I won't let this trial end until I use that. Do you win? What do I have as a trump card? Okay, so I don't trust. It's this one.
Hold it!
And the fourth one. You're sure about that? Well, to be really precise, I was busy gobbling mint candies all the time. One of those candies might have been poisoned.
Objection!
Oh. Yet, at the time of the autopsy, no fresh fragrances of mint were filled the room, and no mint residue was found. It was a long shot anyway. Don't tell me you're still trying to prove this. You think the victim ate, drank, or was ingested of something other than coffee? Well, Mr. Justice, if you have some proof. Possibilities that I feel it, just maybe not prove it, not yet. Possibilities isn't clear either, not now. Mr. Missam ingested the poison via another route. Proof? It's possible. I'll risk it. Oh, excellent. Let's see your proof then. Please show your evidence. What evidence shows the proof?
Take that!
Oh. Oh. Okay, clever grammar. Must I explain this over and over and over? We don't need possibilities A, F word, we need proof. I know that. You should also know that every proof has its moment. Perhaps you're a bit early. I can tell you what the point is. The victim had put nothing in his mouth but that coffee mug. Another hole in this case and he's plugging before I can prove anything. Let's insist. I better uncover the weak spot before I try striking again. On with the cross-examination.
Hold it!
No one thing. You sure? Yep, sure is good, sure. Well, with one exception. One exception. Jealous Sparks special design. View Studio. Unquote. Ah. Come on. It's a joke. Get it? Not funny. I know, but still. I didn't leave the studio that night. Why does it sound familiar? Where have I heard something like that before? Now we've proven our witness is a comedian of sorts. I'd like to turn to the defense attorney before returning to the testimony. Do you have any idea what, if anything, might have left the studio that night? I'm gonna say one thing then. I think one thing might very well have left the studio that night, actually. I sense something that has vanished from the scene of crime. By which you mean? Something other than the witness. Of course. Don't tell me. Didn't miss him. Believe me. Any common relief I provide is entirely unintentional. But let us see what you got for us, Mr. Justice. Well, the thing was not the scene of the crime, so I can't show it to you. What I do have evidence shows. Take. Oh, well then it's the letter book. Oh, we're talking about the yellow letter. This is the only link between the studio and the outside world. Oh, letterbox. What does Mr. Bushell just tell us? When he entered the studio the night of the murder, the victim had just finished writing a letter. Yeah, I said that. And yes, it was true. Nevermore, you went on to tell us that he put a letter in a yellow envelope and put it in the letterbox. Oh. That same letterbox was empty. In other words, that night, the yellow envelope disappeared.
Objection!
Ah, yes, indeed. The envelope had disappeared from the scene of the crime. Of course, this changes nothing. How does it change nothing? Huh? There's a point of question. What we were trying to figure out is how the poison got into Mr. Mishram. It is really important that this envelope, the witness saw it disappeared. Is it really important? Well, if it did disappear, then something did leave the studio that night. That seems very important to me. Very well then. The witness will add this to his testimony. You got it. I still think this fails to change anything here for me. I won't be so sure. A letter disappeared in the night of the crime. It's exactly the opening I've been looking for. Nothing could be more serious than an envelope disappearing from the studio. And you're hiding that fact from us. Yes, well, actually. You don't argue the possibility that the letter disappeared from the studio. Therefore, isn't that a much more serious question for us? Right. Our Mr. Missam was poisoned, I know. But Mr. Bushell's testimony has changed, which means the fact of the case have too. What I told us means something entirely different now. I'm starting to think. Keep thinking, Apollo. Was this where we go back to the oval one? There we go.
Hold it!
You sure about that? Well, to be really precise. Let's basically yeah, okay, there we go. And then do we prevent the letter thing now? Yeah, there we go. Everything. Proof therefore it. Not the possibilities. Of course. I'm Prosecutor Gavin. I hope you understand. I'm ready to give you that proof. But what did you see? I have proof of the disappearing envelope. Someone writing the letter did. I did. Which was picked up by the mailman, I assume. Of course, which means the envelope had a stamp on it. Stamp? Oh. As we all know, stamps come with dry glue in the back. There we go. In order to use the glue, you have to wet it by licking the stamp.
Objection!
No one worth talking to actually licks stamps.
Objection!
Even if you wanted to talk about him, to him, you couldn't. He's dead.
Objection!
Okay, so he licked the stamp. But wait, how does that that explain the atroquinine on the room?
Objection!
He lit the back of a poison stamp. The poisoning of the tongue, yes. What would happen if you put a coffee mug to his mouth, Those traces on the mug weren't the killer's doing, but it was the other way around. The coffee mug didn't poison Mr. Missam. Mr. Missam poisoned the coffee mug himself. Order, order, order. But that doesn't, does it? Well, if you would. Atroquinine is a slow acting poison, yes. Poison entered his body when he put the stamp on the envelope. But the time wasn't up until the very moment he touched his lips on the cup of Joe. Oh, that makes sense why he then passed out instantly. Right? Stop moving. Oh no. You have something to add, Mr. Bushell. His nose is big enough for scent. As I believe I mentioned earlier. Well, that's the thing, see? After you put the envelope in the envelope, Mr. Misper sat there searching his desk drawer for something. Yes, a stamp. A so-called postage stamp. Input. You know, I don't seem to remember him ever finding one. Maybe you just run out. Incidentally, we searched the desk drawer for the scene of the crime. There were no stamps. Not a single one. That does prove a problem. How will you prove the stamp was cooked with poison? Yeah, well, actually, I'm glad to know if the stamps were found. Okay. It was making the stamps you suppose possible. Ah ha ha ha. Good show, good show. You can't even prove there was a stamp to the scene in the first place. Well, let's see what the defense has to say.
Take that!
Well, that certainly is a cute little frame. And by little, I mean very little. On the victim's desk, Your Honor. Quite empty, as you can see for yourself. I noticed that too during my investigation, so what? Apparently you weren't as observant as you should have been. You see, when you saw this frame, it was missing something quite important. Missing something. A pale bluish stain on the inside of the frame. Atroquinine residue. What? Why wasn't it dirty about this? The frame is only 2 inches square. The face of the frame is even smaller. Maybe an inch wide at most. Go on, sing. Oh, but I am. Tell me. What fits such a small frame? A commemorative stamp, perhaps? Order, order, order. The poison stamp was in the frame. Impossible. Prosecutor Gavin. Why would you put something like that on his desk? Don't tell me he had it there so he could commit suicide in the film which struck. You know, can I say something? I had a thought, see? Well, and please stop jittering on about that. The victim was a forger, right? It's a lot of money in the line of work. Forges friends, and makes enemies too, end quote. But the poison stamp might have been a murder weapon. Aimed to hit my head. Yeah, baby. Achtung! Oh, rich. That's rich. Give the ridiculous flights of fancy to the governor's song lyrics, please. Finally, something we agree on. The stamp was a murder weapon nonsense. Murder is a simple business. Who would go to such lengths? No one. Oh, I disagree. Come again. Call, if you would. Victim's reclusive lifestyle. Oh my god, that. Reclusive lifestyle. During this time hid from the world, he avoided meetings. The only contact with the outside world was the mail. Now, if you wanted to kill someone who you couldn't meet but knew who had left, a stamp would be the perfect murder weapon. Ridiculous. Where's your proof? I want proof. Show us evidence that the prison stamp was sent to him as a murder weapon. I don't have evidence. Say, the things are finally starting to come together. What is it, Apollo? This is trembling. You know what happened? I don't believe it, but I can see it. I think I know how Mr. and Miss Sam was killed. Well, fill us in, Mr. Justice. There's a piece of evidence placed with Century Fiona. You somehow intend to kill. Oh, here we go. It's the letter, I'm assuming?
Take that!
I'd assume so. This is the envelope from the one from 7 years ago. Think about the text of the letter again. There were 2 pages in the envelope. This is page 1. And this is page 2. I want to draw your attention to one phrase in particular. Send in the enclosed envelope with the enclosed stamp within 3 days. Enclosed stamp, Your Honor. Ah. Envelopes. If I have to shoot. The stamp. Poison. On the stamp. Liquid. Yes. End quote. Now, what if you had done exactly as the letter asked? You would send the document, put it in the envelope, and put a stamp on it, right? Then you would put it in his letterbox. 2 minutes wouldn't have elapsed between affixing the stamp and mailing the letter. But the clock started ticking, and when the time came, he drew his last breath, and the murder weapon would be taken away from the scene. Quite conveniently, thanks to the postal system. Could we arrest every policeman? Just splendid imagination you have. Let me confirm one thing with you, if I might. So, this poison stamp was inside this envelope 7 years ago, yeah? Is this what you have us to believe, really? Well, it's a little bit of a stretch, but that's a possibility. Yes, a very small possibility. How small, I wonder? A poison stamp in this envelope. A stamp that was, that became a murder weapon. How do you intend to prove this seemingly coincidence? Well, 7 years ago, and we don't even know who sent the letter. And Jan's is silence. I see, very well. I move to... Not nice to pick on a Fraulein Clavier. Oh! I got chills. What the hell? Emma? What was that about? Oh. Jesus Christ. Well, that my Christoph Gavin impression? Did I sound like him? Don't quit your day job. Which other crime seem to be looking at after Fraulein Detective? Someone had to come dig you all out of the mess you're making of this case. Yes? You know, none of this would happen if you just trusted science a little more. Find out if the stamp was in the envelope, easy. I had to explain yourself, Fraulein Detective. Tell me all you want, but science is on my side. It's all in the residue, right? That's right. The poison detection spray. Produce the red envelope at once. Produce the red envelope at once. You can open it on the authority of the court. There we go. Well, would you look at that? You're mistaking it. That's atroquinine residue. Look at Emma, so sassy. I do believe it. A murder weapon from the past. Now, 7 years later, it bangs the fairs.
Objection!
Absolutely outrageous. Tell me why didn't this murder take place 7 years ago? Well, it's one possibility. Maybe Mr. Some figured it out. Figured what out? He realized that the person who sent this letter wanted him dead, so he sent his reply with a different stamp. I'll put this as a different, but then he wouldn't use it, right? You're still there. Can I make a statement here, on the record? Hey, Spark. Raise a toothbrush, I'll claim this skip as mine. You, as I'm killing Coldblood. A sender of 7-year-old letter. Maybe someone more insecure. Paloma again. I'm sorry, Paloma. We are finishing after this. I think that was the last testimony. We'll see. There might be another one. But Paloma, honestly, I hope you've been doing alright. I'm so sorry I've not been streaming. But yes, order. I would definitely recommend rewatching it because there is a lot you have missed. I see no argument. See no room for further argument here. Fourth argument. Oh, I admit, this is all coming as quite a shock. Given that the murder weapon reached his mouth after 7 years. Stamp is ticketing straight to afterlife. End quote. Oh, I think the witness has a bad influence on our judge. I see no need to further debate this matter. The sender of the letter 7 years ago could hardly have been our defendant. Apollo. Honestly, I think we just won. Very well, this court defended the letter. Oh god. Clap the year away. Yeah, hopefully you're doing alright, Paloma. Is this our bright future for our legal system? Prosecutor Goffin. I take it to the afterlife from 7 years ago. Tickets to governor shows are invalid after 2 weeks. But it doesn't make sense to go around. Fuck with my mind, so many people still have noticed this. It's a fatal contradiction in Air 4 Head's claim. A contradiction? A poison stamp was placed in his envelope 7 years ago, whereupon it was framed until now. If that is the case, then why would Drew himself have done what he did? I was thinking that. Let me explain that. He must have realized it was poison. Then lies the rub. 7 years ago, before the juror drew Misen sensed the trap and put the stamp in a frame. I don't debate this. But that begs the question. Why, 7 years later, did he use the stamp on the night of the murder? Surely, you don't mean to suggest that Mr. Misen simply forgot. He put the murder weapon in a flame on his desk 7 years and forgot. Oh dear. Hopefully it warms up soon, Clever. I mean, we're really hot at the moment. You expect us to believe he sprang the trap on himself. And this lanky ass man, Paloma, I guarantee you will hate this man just as much as I do. I hope you do, actually. Well, I admit, this is quite shocking myself. It does seem unlikely that he would fall of the trap. That had been sitting on his desk for some years. Apollo, I don't think we're winning anymore. I am glad to see we are all back in the real world now. Welcome back to reality. We've been waiting for you.
Objection!
Okay, how do you explain the poison stamp that was in the envelope? Poison stamp? What exactly is the poison stamp again? Have you brought it to court with us? I see no proof that such thing ever existed.
Objection!
Oh, you're on winter. Oh dear, yeah, that ain't great. What about atroquinine residue, huh? Oh, I agree. It does seem to be atroquinine residue. But therefore, it's certainly no stamp. Yeah, but even if your precious poison stamp did exist, Miss-Sam would have never used it. His own. I believe we've come to a conclusion. Again. Apollo! Well, were we wrong all the time? I can't believe it. The poison tracing match up. It can't be a coincidence. I really thought this trial was going to end like 20 minutes ago. Jesus Christ. I'd like to bring closure to this issue sometime this year. Mr. Justice? Yes, Your Honor. Let's review the facts and see where we stand. Really? 7 years ago, Drew Missam received a verdict. There were traces of poison atroquinine. on the document is identical. A similar trace was also found at the crime scene. On this tiny picture frame, the defense has indicated that the possibility of a yellow envelope, an envelope that has left the scene of the crime with a poison stamp on it. Yes, but even if the envelope contained the poison stamp, and Drew Misham, knowing this, put it in a film, he never would have used the stamp. I'm afraid you're right. It means there is a fatal flaw in the defense's case. I've been doing wrong check the whole time, Aaron. The traces of Echkonome envelope and Drew Misham's mysterious death are all connected somehow. Mr. Justice, do you have a conclusion for us? That stands by its case, Your Honor. You see, the logical outcome of the evidence makes no sense, which makes one of our clues must be a fake. Oh, because he's a forger. Ah, a fake clue. Fascinating. If we find this fake, your wildest fantasies will prove quite reasonable, yeah? And the fake clue for that's thrown off the poison trail is none other than, let me say, obviously handsome. Danny must have a hard time to make him fit on this game, honestly. To be fair, the modelling and the last case was awful. The fake. I'm gonna Is it him himself? The thing is, no, I'm gonna say him. The victim was a fake clue. I'm afraid I don't understand. Okay, no, that's actually good. Because I was gonna say, because if the letter or the stamp are fake, our whole argument falls out the window. Yeah, no, that's fair, actually, I get you. I'll explain. We have an envelope, a frame, and a mug linked by poison. Yeah, I was gonna say. That all makes sense. What doesn't make sense is the victim himself.
Objection!
Congratulations, you completely lost me. The fake evidence is none other than the mastermind of fakes himself, the forager. It makes a good story, I'll give you that. Fake clue. Fakes. Forgeries. Ah. I know that face. That's the I just had an idea face. I don't know if I'm right, but I'm gonna go with it anyway. What if a forger is the fake? Again. 7 years ago, our forger sniffed a trap, stepped aside. 7 years pass. The forger stumbles in the very same trap and dies. Why? That's what I want to know. The forger who was killed was a fake. Here we are again. The victim was a fake. Was it the daughter? One forger smelled the trap. One forger fell into the trap. That's two forgers, and one of them is a fake. Jesus. Order, order, order. So you are telling us that the Drew Misham, the victim, was a fake. Well, if he was a fake, who was a real forger? You better not be claiming there was some kind of switcheroo. I'm afraid you're going to have to buck up your soul. Mr. Justice, show us who the real Drew Misham was. Drew Misham wasn't the real forger, and only one of a person. It could only have been one of a person. Honestly, Your Honor, which Drew Misham was like a forgery? The real forger was.
Take that!
There will be one explanation, really. The real identity of the forger, known as Drew Misham, is none other than his only daughter, Vera Misham. Order, order, order. Mr. Justice, this is going out of a limb, even for you. I don't agree. I mean, Vera a forger? Let's consider it before you write off entirely. If you look at the paintings in the studio, one fact becomes quite clear. Forgery has been taking place in the studio for quite some time. Forger wasn't caught in the trap 7 years ago. This can only mean that the one who was caught in the trap wasn't the forger. Well, actually, that does make certain kind of sense. One more thing. Only 2 sets of fingerprints are found in the forger studio. Drew Misham's and Vera Misham's. If we know that Drew Misham wasn't the forger, that leaves only one other possibility for a possibility of elimination. The forger was Vera Misham. Well? Oh my god. This went on longer than I thought. I thought this would be done half an hour ago. That's an idiot. Vera Misham? You've been paying attention to the trust so far. Let's just ask her to be done with it, shall we? Who are you? Who is this forger? Drew Misham. What? expression of emotion I saw on her face. Staring holes into Prosecutor Gavin's face. He's like, "You're so pretty." I'm used to being stared at by Frauleins, believe me. But they usually talk to me too. Jealous. You're the one who forged the artwork. Yes. Oh, you know what, I hated her at the beginning, I don't mind her now. So, the forger drew me some, was you? Yes, it was me. Oh, the face changed. What? The court was in an uproar, and it wasn't coming down. We had to take a 10-minute recess. Okay, that would, thank God. We did way too much today. Right, I'm gonna do a quick outro because your boy needs sleep. But yeah, thank you for watching, guys. Obviously, a lot happened today. Our murder victim wasn't actually a forger in the end. It was his daughter. But yeah, I would Plerma, if you're still here, I would highly recommend rewatching it's a wild one. Actually, that was quite heavy. But yeah, thank you for watching, guys. If you're new here, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and also turn on notifications on YouTube. Follow me on TikTok, Twitter, and Instagram at JVK303, where I post other forms of content. Obviously, it's been a bit slow recently. I will try and get shorts out, and I did want to get another video out, but honestly, I just don't know when I have time, and hopefully just boost the other one that I released, the Wii Sports one, just go for it. But yeah, if you've done all of that, make sure to join the Discord that's pinned in the chat. You get to vote on what games I play next, and you get notified when I'm live and when I, when I'm live and when I post. So yeah, you don't miss out on anything. Yeah, thank you for watching, guys. I will hopefully see you all tomorrow, but I am working the day after, so we'll see. Anyway, thank you for watching. Good night. And yeah, thank